Bernard Virgil. Introducing, weighing in at 260 pounds, making his summer residence in Hyannisport, Massachusetts, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
No introduction is needed for the $1 Million Man. All you people know who I am. And you also know that I'm a very, very wealthy man. That's right. I'm filthy rich. I'm loaded. As I look around this auditorium tonight, I see an awful lot of poverty. That's right, I see an awful lot of poor people. And you know what that means? I'm rich, you're poor. I have everything that you would like to have, and that makes me a much, much better man than any one of you. Virgil, hold the mic. And you see this right here? This is just a small example. This is just pocket change. A small example of what the $1 Million Man is all about. How much have we got here, Virgil? We got $5,000. $5,000. To show you people that I can be a generous man, I'm going to spend this $5,000 tonight because I've hired somebody to do my sweating for me, because as I look across the ring tonight, I don't see much. Because you see, Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, is a main event wrestler. I am not going to break a sweat and expend my energy on a preliminary bump. Because what I see there is not very much at all. I've hired Mr. Washington. Mr. Washington, come in here.
What is this? Mr. Washington. Be quiet and watch, Monsoon. This is interesting. This also may be illegal. Still interesting.
I've hired Mr. Washington here to do my sweating for me. Virgil, pay.
You'd be in there for $5,000 they offered to you, Monsoon. I see you're on the edge of your chair right there, Brain. I got my price. Look at that, green. 5,000, 5 big ones.
That's right, more money than you've ever seen, boy. Now earn it.
Well, first time I've ever seen this. Paying someone to go in there and do your work for you. It's Washington now against Chris Curtis. Chris Curtis would certainly like to share that $5,000. I know that. Front face lock. Washington stuffed that money right down into his wrestling tights. I think I'd have got my money beforehand. Up front? You're that kind of guy.
I'm an up front guy.
Yeah.
Washington isn't sporting much of an offense, is he?
I think he's a little amazed right now, a little consumed by the $5,000.
I think he's $4,999.99 overpaid.
Front face lock now by Curtis as DiBiase looks on. Got quite an investment in there, and of course, everything is relative. $5,000 may mean nothing to DiBiase. How much money does the guy have?
Millions.
Millions doesn't tell me anything, Brian.
You should see him tip when he's out.
Not like you, I hope.
I beg your pardon.
I understand he's a little cheap when it comes to tipping. Little deep pockets. Oh, he hooked the leg. Could be all the hell. It is. Chris Curtis really doing a number on Mr. Washington, who was paid $5,000 by the $1 Million Man to take care of his light work. I can't believe it. The winner of this bout, Chris Curtis. Chris Curtis getting the victory. Well, that's going to go in the record books, is it not, as a defeat for Mr. DiBiase?
No, because he didn't wrestle.
Yeah, well, he was scheduled to. Oh, what's this now? He's going in his tights. He's taking his money back. Ha ha! I love it. Oh, look at that. DiBiase now really lowering a boom on Washington. Come on, Russ, step in there, do something. Look at this.
He's getting his money's worth.
Yeah? Well, he's breaking a sweat now, isn't he? DiBiase now winding him up. The $1 Million Man really doing a number on a man that he hired to go in there and do a number for him.
I think he's had enough.
And the bodyguard, Virgil, got a few shots in as well.
Mr. Washington proved two things.
This is unheard of. Let's go back and take a look at what went down as the tables sort of turned here, as Chris Curtis, with a backbreaker, hooks the leg on Washington, who's got the 5-cow in his trunk.
Well, he had it.
Well, he had it is right, because right here, you see DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, going right in there and getting that 5-cow right out of there. What an Indian giver. I can't believe it. Right now, let's go to a special report from Craig DeJoy.
Ladies and